Hi guys, and welcome back to the next part of MSD. I want to quickly tell you that badge I showed when Twilight used that badge. Yeah, I'm not using that because I think it had someone's name on it, which is not a problem for YouTube, it was just stupid because her name is Twilight, not whatever that was. So here are the badges that I changed because they need to look like something that definitely belongs to Scarlet's group. And Scarlet's group is basically the one that owns FBI. Even that we're secretly called MSD, which technically is not secret anymore, everyone knows, but they still do it because some of the civilians are just like, no, we don't listen to weird MSD groups, that just sounds like a weird thing. Fine, FBI. But in Season 3 or whatever, they will literally have a new badge with MSD. Only in Season 3 though. But here's the badges. Look pretty cool, huh? Thank you. Anyway, let's see what happens next as the 5 of them goes to, oh yeah, here it comes. You know, and you know, one of them wants to try something, but they have a weird sensation on their body the second they try. Crap. Fine, get in. Don't know why we're wasting time with this. They get in, they drive, but also, something else is following them, another vehicle. But we'll get to that later. Alright, recording. Here's the map.
What the fucking fuck?
Well, there you go. Go on in. Here you see the abandoned place, a bit of blood, and a very weird computer over there. I mean, I wish I got a better one, but it's not badly broken. It's supposed to be a fucking futuristic computer, but for some fucking reason, the fucking thing didn't come out right. So that's a futuristic computer. And a big-ass table. With, like, weird glowing...
Hey! Hey, scumbag! We're here! Venom says.
So, you finally made it. I almost thought you didn't care about these little hostages here.
Shelly! And yeah, I don't know why I didn't gag them, but whatever. It doesn't matter if they're gagged or if someone hears they're screaming and people walk in. They'll have no choice. I was thinking, don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Let them go!
I will, under the condition... Well, you see the table over there, right? So... I know this might be also copied from a TV show, but whatever. Why don't we play a game?
A game?
Yes, a game. Calling these 2 hostages isn't what their true roles are.
Just get out, this is just a trap.
Like I said, those 2 are gonna be your little prize if you beat me in a game. 2 games by the looks of things. If you beat me, I'll give you your prize, one of your friends, in one piece.
But how did you guys even get... Well, you see, when we were walking from to our home, we got jumped by these black wolves. And then, last thing I remember, we woke up here. And we were both... Me and Andrew were both splitted by 2 tables. We had to fight, we had to play a game on each other. Otherwise, the Black Wolves would have killed us. Those little henchmen, those Black Wolf henchmen would have killed us if we didn't play the game. We had 2 choices. One, play this game with all those jars, all like 6 or like 10 jars in front of us, and the first to finish drinking all 10 wins, and the other one loses. I asked what would happen if they lost, and he simply said,
Death.
And I asked him what was the and then Andrew said what was the second option, and he said,
To become part of another game for Shelly. You 2 become nothing but prizes that they'll win if they play a certain game with us. That's what you'll have to agree with.
and if we don't, you know, like points to one of the men, and the men was like, I don't want to. They have a bomb in their heart, they have to comply. And then one of them nervously picks one of them, Yeah, you got lucky. It was just a normal drink. The other guy took another one. That was a little bit poisoned. Ah, the other one took the other one, and it was strong acid, and he dies immediately.
Well, do you still want to play this game? Because, like I said, it's either you die in this game, or you put your lives with Shelly, or continue playing this game. It's your choice, live or die.
Polly quickly, I was thinking, well, I'm not going to betray Shelly like that, so she does pick one up, and then before she gets a chance to even drink it, he looks at the other guy. The other guy is just, dead. It was bad. And he just says, "Stop, we will. But Andrew."
But are you sure?
Yes, I don't want to lose Polly, and I don't want that to happen to...
What about you, Polly? He doesn't want to lose you because he loves you, obviously. Do you love him more than Shelly? If you truly don't want Shelly to be in this little game of mine, then go ahead, drink that concoction, see if you're lucky. Because if you're not lucky, then Andrew will win.
No, Polly, please don't. I don't want to lose you.
Do you want to leave poor Andrew all alone with no love? Well, 'cause either way, you will lose. Either keep your life for Andrew, or risk playing this game. The choice is yours.
She wants to put it in her lips, but she looks at the other guy and looks at Andrew just completely she's just like saying no. He likes fucking Shelly, don't get me wrong, but she loves her. And seeing what happened to that guy, yeah. Fine, then she puts the drink down. And that's what happened. Polly, you bastard! You gave them no choice.
Precisely. Making them play a game that would risk them both dying. Of course, the humane thing to do when it comes to love is to stay by them, no matter what. Losing that means that you're empty. So of course they would choose to live with each other. Why wouldn't they?
You bastard!
You might want to calm down. After all, as hothead as you are, I have all the cards. And if you don't, listen, well.
Then one of the chainsaws weirdly comes out of this girl's neck. No, fine, we'll do it. No, Shelly, don't. Just, please.
Isn't that precious? Even now she wants to go against the deal, but it's too late. Both of you are a part of this game now. Meaning that you're my property. And if they want to win their prize, well, they'll have to beat me. You prizes better shut up, because last I checked, prizes don't talk. So, you better play the game, otherwise I'll send them to pieces with you, and you will be leaving Andrew all alone. Are you seriously going to be selfish and leave him all alone? Polly, Because I might start with you if you carry on. Didn't think so.
You bastard. Well, either way, if you don't believe that on what my stand can do,
I'll just show you one of my previous victims.
grabs a head.
Pink.
Might have a pink hair, yeah, a pink hair longer, I don't know if she has long hair, short hair, of the head of a girl, and throws it, fine, on the table.
And Snowy sees that. Snowy sees that. And Millie fucking sees that.
Where did you get that?
Oh well, it's one of my previous victims. Some idiot wanted to get rich quick to save his family. And I gave him an incentive. Win a game without cheating. And well, he did cheat. And what's wrong with you, girl? What's with the shocked face?
That's my mom!
Hoppadoo is like, no, don't, you know, like, she jumps into the air, like, gets around fucking Shelly, jumps through the table, and is about to attack her, but then, in an instant, you activate a venomous section. Use your head, or you're dead. If anybody attacks him while a game is underway, well, they'll be instantly attacked, and if they try to attack him 3 more times in any way, or cheat, or do anything to ruin the game, the stand will harm them, and if they do it the 3rd time, the stand will kill them. As loads of chain saws come out of her body, around her, not out of her body, around the inside of her body. I don't know how they're there, and immediately cut. Okay, yep, her arm. And then she immediately goes back to her normal form. Okay, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Millie!
Fine, oh no! Would he attack? Fine, he was about to.
Then he sees it's all what happened.
And then when he was about to attack, he sees, even if he's covered in goop, a bit of a saw showing near his neck. Where did this...
If any of you tried to attack me in any way, Shelley already agreed with this game, didn't you?
Yes.
And it's a good thing I'm generous, because out of your outburst, I could have easily killed them. but if you try anything with me, my stand...
Yeah, guys. So fine. Steven, just put a bizarre field on him for a second.
And then
go away.
gone.
You're like, wait, what? Yeah, he's just thrown it away.
Me and my stand are all about fairness when it comes to games.
That's why he's getting rid of the bizarre field.
You see, my stand, Saul, has the ability, well, the ability only activates when I trick you to play in a game with me or force you to play a game with me. And when that happens, my stand will immediately attach to everyone around the area that's around me. And if anybody tries to cheat or do anything, well, you already saw that it will make Saul blades appear around your body randomly. It will appear random blades around the inside of your body and tear you apart, making sure that nobody interferes with the game in any way. And also no cheating as well. After all, my stand is all about fairness. And about what happens if you lose, well, I'll leave that for you to guess. Because my stand only takes, it doesn't give. And also there's a few other things that I've learned about it, but I think I'll let you learn about that later. That is if you live long enough to learn about that bit. Weird little trick that it learns. Not sure why it did that.
Of each twist I must memorize a real crime.
Well, either way.
For good guys.
But I will share one other thing. If I didn't do this and all of you fought against me one-on-one, you would have easily killed me. Because I wouldn't be allowed to harm you or kill you in any way. I'm only allowed to harm you if I force you into a game. That's how my stand works, and if I dare do anything to harm or kill without playing a game, my stand will kill me. That's the power of my stand. So,
There's my name with the highest score. Keep in mind, you won't find these at any store. Have thick skin, you can win. Hope you're not too sore. Now and then, look again. Too hard to ignore. What you say you saw, you see.
so, that's interesting. I thought I did kill everyone. But you must be Millie. And that weird person over there
You forgot
must be Snowy.
Furious, curious, found your tragic flaw. If you
Yeah, and then he shows his face. Yeah, long time no see.
You should
Come back.
Even use your editors.
And yes, I know, boss. I'm actually surprised too that they're alive. I thought my stand did kill them. I guess that's why I'm a little weak.
Your boss is watching.
Oh, oops. Well, I thought it would have been obvious, but it doesn't actually matter. But like I said, don't worry, boss. They might be alive now, but they won't be for long.
You better not fuck up, he says. If you do, I will trigger the bomb.
I know, don't worry. I'm a professional. Well, anyway, my stand, Soul, has the ability to put souls in anything, no matter where it is. So what he says, and as you soar, if any of you try to attack me, in an instant a soul will be inside your body. Right now my stand was generous. Honestly, if I knew who that was, she would have lost much worse than her arm, maybe her head.
Bastard.
The game has already begun. So, which one of you...
What the fuck? Get out of the... Hey, no the...
Hey, the store fucking slams open.
Where did these guys come from? They were full of them the entire time. What the hell?
Ratchet says, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be back at the base."
I was thinking, we saw the whole thing. Shelly's like, but how did you guys get in here in the first... You didn't bring... No, don't worry, it's just us. Us five. And how we got here. Small flashback. When, fucking the 7-seater car came over, fucking Shadow was like, what the hell? Where are you guys going? And I was thinking, just needing to... Well, one of them was like, he thinks in his head, this guy clearly has a hostage. Because yeah, the whole time when they were listening, one of the men was listening to their conversation in a very stealthy way, knowing that this is a hostage situation, and if he got too many of the stand users, he'll be scared that it might be too risky. No, I cannot get more of these people in danger. I was thinking, well, you know, like, Strix is like, yeah, could you please answer us, or help us with Ray? Oh yeah. Well, like I said, sorry, but we might need to borrow your car. I was thinking, what for reasons? Just let us, please. We just want to go and check something. Scarlet's... Fuck me! Scarlet's orders. And I was thinking, but Scarlet is badly injured. I know, but for her last orders, if she ever came back, was to leave and to check something out. So please, let us do that. Right. Right now, Scarlet needs your help. We'll be back. One of the men is like, but he puts his hand in front of him. So please let us borrow your car. Okay then, fine. Right now, Scarlet needs your help. So get back in the base ASAP. Okay then. They walk away and it's like, was it okay to lie to them like that? Look, we're not going to endanger any more of Scarlet's useful people. We need to protect those people. We need to go and help them as best as we can, no matter what it takes. So then they run, they get the car, they follow. This whole time they were following the weird black vehicle that he saw the five of them go in. Very stealthily. We decided to not endanger any more of you stand users. You're far too important. So if you want to get to them. Yeah, the big muscular one comes over and says, "You'll have to go through us." No, don't. And I was thinking,
Yes, why would I care about some standless losers? You five are...
We have not stands. We may not have stands, but we will fight for Scarlet.
and plus, you people took everything from us, all of our brothers and sisters. I'm done watching these people fight for us. We are Scarlet's sword and shield, and we will fight for them. No, don't.
Regardless of what you want, I'm not interested. Why would I care about some measly lives of yours? I have an idea.
way.
Boss, I have an idea. There's two informations. That I, well now that you know, that we would love to know. If I beat you in this game, you have to share one of two things that I want to ask you. Well no, before we play a game, I will tell you this right now. If you tell me one certain thing, I'll let one of the hostages go.
What? You're lying.
No. One more thing about my stand. Whatever deal or promise I make, I must follow through. Unless and then a fucking sword goes in hand. You see, my stand doesn't take sides. So you've got two choices of information. One, their hideout, and well, if you don't tell me, well, I guess one of these hostages will have to die. Your choice.
He sweats because he knows that that's bad. And I was thinking, don't tell them, you know, that this one does speak. Yeah, they're not gagged, remember? Don't tell them. That'd be bad, and it was like saying...
Well, I should have gagged them, but honestly, it's actually cool. It's actually heartwarming to hear on how people act when they're in a life and death game. They show their real colors. And yeah.
We can't...
I'm not asking you. The first one that dare wants to play a game with me, it's up to him. Well, which will it be? The information of their base?
Or, don't tell them, and I don't know what this guy... I'll let you control Andrew. Don't tell them.
Please don't tell them.
And I was thinking... But Polly, Andrew... And I was thinking, if you tell them, they'll just go right after everyone in there, including all of you people that helped us. I don't care if this bastard kills me.
Neither.
I was thinking, really? Didn't both of you want to live happily ever after? I said I'll only kill one of you. and I'll leave one of you, alone.
He looks at Andrew. Andrew looks at her. I don't want to lose you, but I know.
I don't want to lose you either.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to lose you either, but I know. Scarlet has helped with everyone. Helped that little girl. And we don't want this bastard to win now, don't we? She says that. No. We'll be... And I was thinking, just don't tell them, they both say it, and he's like...
Normally I should have gagged with my hostages, but I love hearing on what they would do in a life and death situation. People show their true colours when they're about to die. And normal cowards will be begging for their lives. Seeing that I have a soft spot for what they said, I'll change my rules. If you so seriously still don't want to share that information of where your boss is, where your little family is, I honestly would have been disgusted. People that rat out their family is worse than filth.
What are you doing?
Don't worry. We don't need to find out where the real base is. They can come out in their little hidey hole one by one, and we'll still beat them. You should have more faith in us 10 deaths. Well, 8 deaths.
Fine.
But here's the thing. Once I beat you, I will ask for different information then.
But what will happen to...
Well, if he loses the game, he loses his life.
And what if I beat you, huh?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll get back to you on that, what will happen to me. Like I said, I have a plan. And unlike all of you, I can't die. Not yet. He mumbles that. So if you do beat me, I'll tell you what happens. And obviously if you beat me, I'll let one of the hostages go. Without question.
Fine. Then let's do this. We'll play... Then
No, Millie. No. Let him do it. Brother, just do as I say and stay back. Please.
But you can't do this. We are Scarlet's men. You guys are willing to die for your family. Same goes with us. So let's do this.
Right. The game we'll play is a good old-fashioned favorite of mine. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Really?
A Yu-Gi-Oh card game? You seriously?
A little twist, and seeing that you're not one of my targets, let's just hurry and get this game started.
Fine. Let's duel.
Oh, so you know Yu-Gi-Oh too?
Of course. He gets out of his pocket. I don't give a shit. He has a deck too!
Yep, he has a random deck. Out of nowhere, guys.
I've played Yu-Gi-Oh for quite a while. I was also a fan of it before I joined Scarlet's family to protect them and to protect the innocent. So if I'm gonna beat you, I'm definitely gonna beat you with Yu-Gi-Oh. It was your mistake because I've been playing that game for years, and I will save those hostages. Those hostages.
Well, so did I. And well, if you lose your life. So are you sure?
I'm sure. But
The game's already started and we both agree nobody's allowed to interfere. Isn't that right, my Stan?
Right. Now he gets out of his sleeves. In his sleeves is just more Yu-Gi-Oh decks.
Which deck should I use to defeat you? I think I'll use this one. Now, let the life and death game begin. Let's duel. And it's like, alright, seeing that you're not my target, I will only give you 4,000 life points, because I don't want to put you through hell. Because that's meant for the others, including Shelly. So we'll both start with 4,000 life points, and I already have the card that I created specifically ready for this day. That activates immediately before we start a game of any kind. I activate
What?
Whoa.
the Black Wolf Assassins.
That card's not even real. I haven't even seen that card.
Like I said, you created it, and you're not a target. And this is the condition if you're going to battle me. If you seriously want those 2 hostages back, you'll have to deal with this. Same goes.
Fine.
Let's flip a coin, and you can decide on what it is.
Wait, Tails.
Oh, looks like it's Tails. You go first.
I set 3 cards face down. And end my turn.
Oh, no monsters?
Attack me and find out. He put a 2 cards face down. He's saying this in head. 3 cards face down. It is probably clearly a trap. And he is hitting with 4,000 life points, but so do I.
And before I draw a card, you're probably wondering what my Black Wolf card does, aren't you? Well, first of all, you cannot destroy it or do anything to it until I run out of these 10 cards here. You see them? These are the 10 deaths that your little group is slowly killing. Instead of every draw phase, instead of draw a card from the top of my deck, I draw 1 Black Wolf card, and I can use it, ignoring the conditions. So, let's see the first Black Wolf member you'll bump into. Okay, interesting. I summon. I special summon because of the spell card. I could say again. The Sniper Beam.
The Sniper Demon? Ratchet says.
Like I said, I don't need to share much information against this target of mine. But when we duel, well, it's a good thing I'm battling you, because now those guys can see what's going to happen, and what I expect from them. Because I don't know if you've noticed something. There was a computer near this place, wasn't there? I'm expecting every single one of you to share your information about your little allies and stands. As this is an information game. Those are my terms after I deal with him. I place 2 cards face down. And normally I wouldn't... attack.
I activate this track card.
Wait a minute. My monster's ability, if you want to activate the little face downs of yours, you have to flip a coin. And if you get it right, your trap card can activate. And if you get it wrong, well, it doesn't. Until the next turn.
Alright, ready?
Tails. Tails, yes!
So yeah, you do activate it. I was thinking, lucky you. So it was negate attack. Well, my monster can't actually do anything. Place another card face down. And then my turn.
Alright. I draw.
Crap. No monsters again. Well, I guess. This card will help me. But if I take too much damage...
And also, one more thing. Any card you put face down, or any ability on the field, you have to flip a coin while this card's on the field.
It's like, that's unfair.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it happens with me too. If I dare activate any of my face downs, well, I have to flip a coin. Well, I guess you didn't get lucky with monsters again. He just smiles. It's a shame. You talk a big game, and you still would risk to sacrifice your life. We can stop this little game, and you leave.
Die.
No. No. Like I said, I would die for Scarlet.
And when I say that, besides, the deal's already happened, right? Look at the sound, and yeah, he can't escape. So like it or not, this is what's gonna happen. And even if I'm unlucky here, it doesn't matter. I will win, and even if I lose, the others will make you pay.
Then I guess. Huh. Well, you're lucky. I activate Wilson.
Wilson?
Well, I activate it, and I'll tell you what happens once certain condition happens. The condition hasn't actually happened yet. But right now, all you need to know is that I'm attacking you. Sniper Demon, take the shot.
I flip a coin.
Okay. Which one?
Tails. Heads. No.
You take 1,000 points of damage. Dabadoo. You take 3 damage.
3 damage.
3 out of 4.
That is 37 health.
So it feels like a little bit of a chainsaw hits, oh it's only a split miserable 3 damage, so it's a small chainsaw that cuts a bit of his finger. So it's like, so you activate...
What?
Like I said, this is a live or die game. If you take a bit amount of damage, I'm limiting it up to, let's say 1,000 for one bit of damage, 2,000 for a little bit more damage, and 3,000, and the higher the damage goes, the more pain it goes through. And if you're lucky, maybe. And seeing that my stand successfully attacked, its ability allows it to switch to defense mode. Your move.
Ah, good, finally. It's like, I activate Magical Shrine. I remove dragons from my graveyard. And if it's a normal dragon that I remove, I can remove another one. So I remove Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to the grave.
Ah, that card. Yeah, it is my favorite too. So what else are you going to do?
And I get rid of, what is this called? The White Stone of Legend.
Ah, which allows you to get Blue Eyes from your deck to your hand.
Well, I'm gonna flip a coin.
I'm going to try to activate one of my cards.
Well, let's get these. So which is it? Call it.
Tails.
So,
I activate Call of the Haunted.
which allows me to bring back one card from the graveyard.
Ah, interesting.
And the card I'm bringing back is Blue Eyes White Dragon.
So, important question before we summon Blue Eyes. Where are you going to summon him?
In the middle.
Well, that's a shame. Because the dragon can't attack.
What? Why?
You see, Demon Sniper has another ability. Monsters can only attack if there's a monster in front of them. A good move anyway. I do like seeing Blue Eyes in action. So you're a Blue Eyes fan just like me.
Well,
Well, I do like Seto Kaiba.
fine, let him be a little bit sassy.
Yeah, it's a shame. But once you lose this duel, you'll lose your life. You end your turn. There's nothing much you can do if I was to guess.
It's true that my Blue Eyes can't attack because of your cheap-ass ability. But I don't need to attack because Blue Eyes' attack is not only an attack, but a spell card.
Destruction.
Burst Stream of Destruction. If I control Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field, all monsters that you control are destroyed. So fine, he tries to destroy it, but then he sees it's on the field still.
What?
What's going on? Another unfair ability?
No. It's just this card when it's summoned. It starts with 23 counters, and if it gets destroyed or any other way, I can remove one counter to keep it on the field. There's a reason. There's a reason. I won't share.
Yeah.
I was thinking, but why? That is just...
Unfair. Like I said, that's much I would love to play a game with all of you. I'm here on a mission to kill the others. And yet, you're in my way. So what are you going to do now, kiddo?
I end my turn.
Well, it's my turn, and each time it's on my draw phase, I draw a card. I get to play another Black Wolf from the Black Wolf deck. Very lucky.
I do need to get rid of that card. Blue Eyes is far too dangerous to be kept on the field as well. And seeing that his hand is obviously bad, I'm not...
Sorry about this, balloon clown.
Ratchet sees that. What?
What? you
He's
guys
one of the 10 deaths?
thinking- But that can't be. He was...
In Star Beach, and he gave all of you a little gift, didn't he?
The boss says, shut up. Let them figure it out. Otherwise...
Yeah. Yeah. No more spoilers. Or you know what will happen.
Like I said, it's up to all of you to believe me or not. But yes, the Balloon Clown is a member of the 10 Deaths. You can believe me or not. But regardless, I'm not here to waste any time. Plus, fight!
The Blue Cloud's watching the door like, really? Are you seriously going to...
I'm sorry. But yes. Wilson's trap card activates. Seeing there's a perfect line of cards, that perfect line is destroyed.
Still... And then he sees
Yep.
the spell card's still there, but what about that?
It can't be destroyed in any means.
But that's a little...
I told. I'm here to do one thing and one thing only. To kill Scarlet's team. But before I attack, I'm going to quickly activate my face down. Well, you know what that means, right? Heads. That's nothing! Good. I activate so I can draw 2 cards from the normal deck. But of course in 2 turns, I can't draw, which means in 2 turns, you're safe. from getting more of any spoilers. Like I said, you're not one of our targets. I don't want to share too much information until I play a game with the actual target. Shelly. Poor Ratchet. Poor Rivers.
How do you know our names?
How else? From Star Beach and other means. But let's get this duel out of the way, shall we? First, I'm gonna place the car face down and attack you directly.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a little bit of your ear. So take away 3 from his health.
He's at 34 health now.
And now my monster goes back into defense mode. Now, it's your turn.
I draw.
Crap. Why? Why is this happening? I want to save the others. So why? Why other cards are against me? I need to win. I need to find a way to beat this guy.
So, no luck again, I see. Well, I guess you're in your turn then.
And Ashley's like, what's going on? If he doesn't turn this around, he'll...
Well, my turn. And like I said, I can't draw a card to explain myself. I can't draw a card so you take from another blue from another one. But honestly, with this bad luck of yours, I wouldn't need any other Vendettas to beat me. Attack him directly again.
29 health.
So a little bit of his ear gets cut off a little bit.
Arrgh!
With 1,000 life points left.
It's a shame. For someone that was willing to sacrifice themselves, I was hoping for more of a challenge. I end my turn.
And it's like, please. Looks at the others, looks at the hostages. I must find a way to win. If I lose here, then... Shelly and the others, if I lose this duel, it's up to you. You get me? You must defeat that guy and save them. But you must promise me. Fine. I promise. Look after the
Draw.
others. There's no cheat when we play Yu-Gi-Oh! Any bad luck, it happens. That should protect me. I end my turn.
That's a shame. That is really a shame. You speak a big game, and you said that you want, and you're still willing to throw your own life away to save those hostages, right?
I meant it.
Then get ready to die, because there's one more thing about the sniper beam. He can attack life points directly.
What?
It's over.
I was thinking, not if I stop you.
And let's see if your destiny, let's see on how destiny favors you. Will you live or die? See if that trap card can activate by flipping that coin. Let's see if fate is on your side.
Tails.
Too bad. Attack him directly and end this duel.
To 0.
Yeah.
Anything. Sorry, it feels a little bit pain, and I take a little bit of his foot, because whatever. I'm thinking, no!
No! Don't! promised!
But... no.
Don't worry. The deal still stands, remember. If I beat you, you give me one information of my choosing. Well, my boss's choosing. And don't worry, I won't talk about the whole bot-based business. I'm pretty sure there's a few things we want to know. Isn't there, boss?
Yes.
But he...
If he doesn't cooperate with our promise, Saul.
One of the saw blades shows inside that one of the girl's neck and slowly starts to move.
I'll kill the hostages.
Fine, what do you want to know?
And before you get the idea of trying to lie to me, seeing that the deal was of this game of ours, that you need to spill the beans on whatever I want to know, while my boss knows, my stand will be able to tell if you're lying. Because if you lost the game, you need to be fair, and my stand will be able to tell if you're lying. So if my stand hears one lie, you know what will happen to the hostages.
I won't lie. Just tell me what you want.
I really want to know what happened to one of my Div 10 deaths, Rouge.
I want to know everything that happened in that battle.
Alright then. We need to know what happened in that whole battle against Rouge. Don't miss any details out. Otherwise...
Fine, I'll tell you. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's interesting. And what happened to Rouge? The second that Rouge... Not sure what happened. She injected something inside of her. And then there was radio silence. Tell me that too. Answer me!
Then,
Fine.
yep, the leader knows about the rainbow drug helping Rouge out, and then the whole thing.
And are you sure that that was everything that happened? Well,
Would I lie?
seeing that you're going to die, why would you lie?
That's right. So, just do it already. No. And he's like saying, everyone, beat this guy, and save those hostages, and protect Scarlet. And then Shelley wants to rush over, reaches out, but the last thing they see is Saul's cutting him on the head and both his arms and legs until he's nothing but pieces. It's like saying no, you know, like he's already dead.
You monster!
Now, if any more of you little henchmen dare get in the way, I'm not going to allow any more distractions. So none of you get involved. You can help out in other ways if you need. But my only interest is those 5. Like, those 6.
I know what to say back to you.
Millie's lost an arm.
Yet she's using her stand to keep her arm nice and okay.
Then suddenly...
She can still play Yu-Gi-Oh! with her hand.
But then suddenly something appears.
Let's just say the cat goes on the table.
Ran! Plank, what are you doing here?
Clank. Interesting.
As Clank does a backflip, does a pulse, and then, out of nowhere, as Clank gets surrounded by a big mist, like just smoke, white smoke, and then the smoke clears, and then you see, what the fuck? Is that some sort of, did Clank turn into a ninja? Three, two, one. What the fuck?
He has that cat has a stand?
Clank looks at next to him, where he's standing, the blood of that person that tried to sacrifice himself to protect the others. And then he looks at the others that are just looking at him like, what the fuck? And then he like quickly gets his blade out, his weird looking blade.
What are you doing?
You know, like he writes down on the floor, I'll take you on.
So, the cat wants to be the next one, huh?
What? No. It's far too dangerous, Clank. And you know, he doesn't point the blade as a threat, he just points the blade to point at them. And then writes next to them on the floor with a sword. I'm done watching. I've been seeing all of you with all of your struggles in secret. And well, I'm done watching now. I'm not gonna let any more blood get spilled by these black wolves. I'm going to protect all of you, and I will beat this guy. So if you want to get through them, then you know, like, he can't write anymore because there's too much, there's not enough room. And he just goes, because he can't actually speak, he needs to write down. Every time he speaks, it's just meow, meow, meow.
I was thinking, oh. And I thought I fucked up and not killed my target. I guess it's true. Stands do respect stands. So, you must be, what was it again? Spike.
You mean Spike Oliver? We thought you were dead!
So what, you want to duel me without any created cards?
The cat writes on the floor again and says,
No! I will duel you with created cards, you fucking cheater bastard!
Well, that's why I left the computer down there. I thought you were willing to die just like everyone else. And so go right ahead, everyone. Create cards. And it's up to you, little cat, if you want to create your own card.
William, we didn't actually bother with that. I'm already going to spoil that for you. We didn't. So I was just like, just not saying no.
Oh, want to keep your stand secret to the others?
Writes down, I'll explain everything once I'm done with you.
Well, go right ahead. And when you guys end, it's not actually cheating. That guy didn't...
And I'm thinking, cheating, that guy didn't even have a single created...
He wasn't a target. And neither is this cat, honestly. I mean, technically, he was supposed to be a target to someone else. And seeing that he was a target, I guess he does count as one of the MSD people we need to kill. So go right ahead and create some cards. I'll give you a few minutes to look for to create one, maybe 30. I don't actually care. Well, no, your friends will be worried. So that won't take too long. And here's a list on the rules of creating your cards.
Rules?
We will 1. The card better have either a picture of your stand or yourself. 2. And the ability needs to be balanced and a hint to what your stand's ability is. 3. No create cards that make you win in one turn unless it's like to do with your stand's ability, which you can only add up to 10 or more turns to win. 4. And their attack points and defense points can't go any higher than 9,000, and you can only go that crazy amount of attack and defense points depending on the strength of your stand only. 5. If your stand's a colony stand, make it able to stay on the field, as long as you have tokens on the numbers of how many stands you have, and any other types of stands must have a hint on what type they are through what ability or spell track that they are, and you can't have the same copy unless it's a colony stand, or there's some weird reason of your stand's ability.
No matter how broken the Black Wolf cards are, there are still strengths and weaknesses that you need to watch out for. We wouldn't want both of us to create a card that just makes us win the game instantly. You know, like Exodia. But instead of using the 5 pieces, you just win by playing 1 card. It needs reasons and a good way to work. So follow the rules, or else.
You know, he hands the paper to the cat, and then the cat looks at it, and then... So wait, you're Spike Oliver? But you were... You know, you hear the door open, and then you see someone. What the hell?
Who are you?
Wait, hang on, let me see, Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, you're right! Not one of you were with me on that other mission.
Jesus.
She fucking sees the blood, and she just writes down quickly, "Don't worry, I'm a friend. Just what the hell happened here?" Well, it doesn't matter what happened. You should get out of here. Because the boss first thinks about one of the tapes when she was, when it was, what was it? Dark Side. The boss remembered, like, some points, fucking Rouge, when she was battling against Shadow, when she had all those monsters everywhere. When she looked, circled around a few times, and remember, her eyes were like night vision, sort of, so she could see through it. You know, you see Haley battling the big monster, and then when she turned around again, it was just Haley.
It was gone. What happened, guys? Keep watching.
He says,
That unusual girl. I wondered how you survived against your little, dark side creature.
Wait, what? You were in that battle?
yeah, she writes down saying, "Yes, I was with him to help with those other Black Wolf punts." And I was thinking,
So tell me, how did you manage to defeat something that big? With your little stick stand?
Girl.
well, regardless of that, I want to help. And by the looks of things, you know, she sees, well, we're not going to let some other innocent people hurt. But, no, she didn't say that, she writes it down. Because I forget, she can't speak.
Yeah, she writes down a piece of paper. Yeah, he uses his eyes to look at the note.
So I take it you worked for that bitch, huh?
You mean Rouge? Yes.
And what happened to Ray? If you work for that bitch, then you better believe I want to help. One way or another, she's about to summon a stick and one of you needs to stop her.
Don't attack it!
Yeah, she was about to, but then she sees a little bit of a saw blade in her arm. What the?
Better listen. Otherwise you'll be just like him.
And you know, and she has a missing arm. Well, I want to help one way.
Well, you can help by creating a card of your own.
Card?
I'm pretty sure you guys already see that there's a computer there already waiting for you. Of course creating my own cards would be unfair. Now I can tell you why this whole game was here in the first place. This is an information game. I give you information about the other 10 deaths. Well, not fully. It's up to you to understand, like I give you little hints to the 10 deaths. But in return, all of you create cards that are members of your little MSD. Polyandry don't count. They're not members. They're no threat.
Yeah, but they're still a member of our family, whether you like it or not.
But that's not true though. They're not members of the actual group MSD. If they were, they would have been long dead by now. But they're not. That's why they're not important. They're only important as prizes. If they were MSD group, they would have been long dead. Like I said, information about your stand use, the rest of Scarlet's family. And when I say family, I mean people that want to fight against the Black Wolves. And whoever you are, girl, you clearly want some payback. I can see it through that little angry expression. And seeing how angry you are, and this little Ray person, I'm not sure what your relationship with Ray is.
Yeah, he said out loud. Yeah, you guys don't know what happened to Ray.
Ray? You know Ray?
She writes down and then quickly throws a piece of paper at you, and then you read it, and it says the whole thing that roughly happened. It's just like saying, Ray's missing an ear, and we picked him up, and I hope he's back in your base getting healed. One of the Black Wolves hurt him, and you better believe I want justice. I want to help.
Ratchet. Then Ratchet looks down, but Snowy puts his hand out to Ratchet and says, "Well then, more the merrier."
So before we do anything, tell me, were you going to kill my family regardless, or was it my fault when I cheated? Honestly, William, he doesn't want to say because it is hurtful because it's a combination of his fault. Because yes, the second he cheated, the first little teeny tiny bit of cheating he did, got his family killed from the Stan's ability. He doesn't want to say.
I'll leave that for you to decide. But you're wasting time. So create a card in the next 10 minutes, or, well, if I see you finally creating a card, then I'll give you extra time. But stop wasting my time with this talk, and hurry up. And yes, mysterious girl, you count too. You might not be a member, but my boss is curious on what happened against that weird thing that you fought.
And then the cat's right on the floor. What about me?
You're interesting. I'm surprised that the balloon clown let you go. But that'll be explained in the duel.
Okay, so yeah, everyone groups up on the computer, and Haley wants to help. I don't know what the guys are like saying. Can we trust you? Look, I know that I'm a stranger.
Snowy walks up to the men.
Yeah, fine. His head is still up. It's just a little bit of his body goop, and it's like, what the fuck? But she's too focused on this whole situation.
He puts his hand on the man. It's okay, let her through.
She writes down saying, he's right. I did manage to defeat that dark side, but I honestly don't know how myself.
Like he said, the more the merrier.
And plus, you said something happened to Ray, right? Yes, and I want to help.
We know, Ray.
Yes, I know. I helped the Shadow and the others. Whoever's well, no. if you helped it, normally normally with Shadow, I wouldn't actually say this, but if you helped it, Shadow and and the others, then I can trust you.
Rat's just like snowy.
She writes down and says, are you sure? You don't even know the first thing about me.
Whether you like it to or not, you said you wanted to help. I'm letting this happen.
Well, I mean, you're not the boss, but whatever. Why don't one of us battle you?
I told you. I don't want any waste of time. Only targets. And this cat? Well, boss?
If he wants to die, be my guest. And he is one of Scarlet's men.
Well, more like Scarlet's pet. The fucking balloon clown says.
Doesn't matter, balloon clown.
Well, it came out perfectly as I planned. Brought some stand uses, and he did. Already going to reveal that, yeah. I rolled a 20 for Shelly knowing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was a escalation 20, I think. I can't remember what it was, but holy shit. And one more thing. Looks at the dead man. Seeing that you have some cheap-ass card that you have to play immediately.
Oh, I see what you're about to do. You want to create something similar that can't be destroyed, yada yada yada. Be more original. That'll be another war I want you to make. Be more original with your cards and not just copy my ideas. Well, our ideas. Be more, it's supposed to be a game. I'm learning on how you guys operate.
Operate, huh? Steven, I have an idea. On a spell card. Right. And then they all start creating cards, and then Haley does it too, and they're like, wait, 2 cards? What is that? Haley writes down, I honestly don't fully understand how my stand works. It's a stick, but I don't fully know how it properly works. This is the best way I can guess on what it does. This is an information game, and no matter what, I want to help. Even if it might make you guys even more suspicious about, she's writing all this down. It's okay. Oh yeah, she's backing away from the thing, and it's like, also, can none of you guys touch me, because I'm a bit sensitive with that. I was like, almost like, right. Let's not waste any time. Let's just not waste any time. Let's start creating cards to beat this bastard. Then they start creating cards one by one. Well, fine. Haley, before he walks away, fine. If you want to do that, she gets her. Because again, do you know who would have a note? Who would need a note? Who would need a note this whole time?
Her.
Duh. She gives you her notes and a pen.
And he's like, he writes on the thing. Thank you.
Just be careful.
He writes down again. I will.
Well, I mean, he writes down to. He writes down, be careful. You write down as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's like, a cat? No, you can't let this happen. I don't care, just let us die. You guys are way too important. No, MSD doesn't let innocent people die. You guys had nothing to do with the Black Wolves. MSD, we fight to make this world a better place, to protect the people. So fine, you better win, cat. Meow.
Before we begin, I also had plenty of cards in my arsenal too. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're going to combine, and seeing that you are roughly a target of the MSD, we're going to play the game a bit different.
And what about that deck?
What, the one that lost to me?
The cat wants to snag it, but the stand gets in the way.
Victor the Spoils. And like I said, we're going to play it differently, as he fuses the decks together. And also, I already had a Blue Lights deck, and many other old, yet fun cards. Yet and then he fuses those cards together, and then fuses them into one big, massive pile. We'll be grabbing cards from this big pile of random mishmash. That way, it's all about luck. And of course, you'll have my spell card to deal with too. So if you still want to do this, then let's do it.
And I don't care. That's the end of the video. I know it was only an hour and 17 minutes, but if I could find good places to leave you in a cliffhanger, because this is a good point, because A, we have a weird flipping cat playing cards with a guy, what the fuck? And wait, actually, he is a human. Wait, what? You know, because of who Spike was, and if you've been paying attention, he was dead. What the fuck is going on? You'll have to keep watching, because that'll be explained probably in the next episode, maybe. But not in this episode, because we're still doing the parts, and yeah. And the next part will show you all the cards, well, not all the cards, like I said, there's 30 of them, and you draw them one by one because of the specific card we made. So you're not going to get all of them, sad to say, but you'll at least get a few of the cards we've created. So it's created cards versus created cards, and you guys will have to see what those created cards are in the next episode. Type down how many times did that guy lose 1,000 life points. It's a no-brainer. But I'm just doing it like that because I'm lazy. I can't think of anything right here and now. So see you guys in the second duel. Will they finally be able to beat this guy? What happens if we beat him? Will his own stand kill him? Find out. Or will we lose another member? Because the rules are, if you lose, you die. Straight up. No ifs, no buts. But anyway, see you guys in the next part of Soul. See if we beat this masked man. Bye.